Hare Krishna. Welcome you all for our Gurukula sessions, and today is Thursday. We are discussing about Krishna Lila, and as the episode is going on, very, very important lesson we all are learning. About what? All the good qualities we learn just by studying, becoming Krishna conscious. How to do, what not to do. So very wonderful quality we learned. We're learning about the gratitude, expressing our thankfulness, and especially to the spiritual master, to the teacher who taught us so wonderful Krishna consciousness, who connect us to the Guru Parampara, and ultimately allow us to go, take us to back home, back to Godhead. So Lord Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He is a source of all knowledge, but still he also accepted a teacher, the spiritual master, and he also learned from him. And then it's not that he said goodbye, thank you. No, he's also expressing gratitude. He's also expressing thank you. And saying thank you is not only for the sake of thank you, but doing something tangible. Some people, they say thank you, but then they really don't cooperate. They don't follow. But real thank you means living our life. Like we see the famous example of the life of Srila Prabhupada. So he always used to ask his spiritual master, what can I do for you? How can I serve you? All your disciples are sannyasis, brahmacharis, they're very close with you always, and they have dedicated their, but I am like a family man. So how can I serve you? So this always Prabhupada used to ask question. And all the time, he got the same instruction. Just preach in English language and print the books. And that's what we see how Srila Prabhupada expressed his gratitude. How Srila Prabhupada expressed his thank you. Now today we'll see how Lord Krishna also expresses his thank you or his gratitude to the teacher. So let us begin. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Gyananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat-deshitarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So I hope you all are able to hear. You all are getting sound.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. The screen is visible? No? The Krishna
Yes,
book?
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji, I can see the database.
Yeah. So now let us read. Yesterday we stopped here. This offering by the student to the teacher or spiritual master is called Guru dakṣiṇā. It is essential that a student satisfies the teacher in return for any learning received, either material or spiritual. So yes, Kim Kara. That's what Kim Kara means. Kya karu? What shall I do for you, O teacher? You taught me. How can I serve you? So some people give some kind of a charity, some kind of a food, some kind of clothes. But best thing we should ask, how can I serve you? Because spiritual master may want us to do some things, right? So that is the best thing, isn't it? If person is already having things, but then if you give that, that will not much of course he will be thank you only, he will say no problem. But best thing we should ask, what do you want, what can I do for you? So that's the thing. So when Krishna and Balram offered their service in this way, the teacher Sandipani Muni thought it wise to ask them for something extraordinary, something no common student could offer. Why he thought to ask them something extraordinary? Why not some ordinary thing as he used to ask to other teacher? Does he want to get some more benefit from them or what? Why he's asking, why he thought of asking something extraordinary? Why not something ordinary? Ordinary, extraordinary. Yeah. Why? You can unmute and say, yeah. Because they are supreme. Okay. Yes. Now it's like what? Like let's say Prime Minister is asking you, ask anything you want from me, I'll give you. Right? But then if you ask, okay, fine, can you give me 10 rupees? That's all. That will be like kind of what we say, not insult exactly, but that is like kind of underestimating the Prime Minister's powers or the thing what he can do for us. So if he's a prime minister, you should ask, can you give me some kind of a huge amount or maybe something great things, because the person is great. So that he can stand on his caliber, he can stand on his powers. So to glorify Lord Krishna and Balram for their powers, for their extraordinary personality as they are, so Sandipani thought, let me ask something extraordinary. So let's see. He therefore consulted with his wife about what to ask from them. He and his wife had already seen the extraordinary potencies of Krishna and Balram and could understand that the two boys were the supreme personality of Godhead. They decided to ask for the return of their son, who had drowned in the ocean near the shore at Prabhasa Kshetra. Now, this is something very, very tough, isn't it? Somebody can give a lot of money, somebody can give a lot of properties and then goodies and whatnot. But to bring back the dead person alive, it's not possible. And then they understood that they are the Supreme Lord. For them, there is nothing impossible. So we should also ask them this something extraordinary. And interestingly, it is the Lord only who has set the rule. Jatasya dhruva mrityu. One is born, the death is sure. Again, one has to continue to the next body. So it is the Lord only who can even bring back the dead person also back to the life. So can some of you quickly recall in which all other episodes you see the dead person was brought back to the life? Anyone knows? Which episode Hiranyakashipu?
Prabhuji, he was.
Prabhuji, can repeat the question again?
Yeah. Question is, which are the examples, which are the episodes, which are the personalities where we see the dead personalities were brought back to the life again? Here now, Supreme Lord is going to bring back.
Prabhuji, Markandeya Muni episode.
Which episode it is? Markandeya Muni. What happened with Markandeya Muni? Who was dead and who
Prabhuji,
was
it's like Shiva will like protect him. It's like I'm saying
No,
about that one.
no. Protection is many episodes are there. We're asking, especially the person is dead already. The dead body is there, but it was brought back to the life again. Yeah, Manvik Pro, what you are saying, Hiranyakashipu, which episode?
Prabhuji, that Hiranyakashipu was asking a boon, Prabhuji. That
No. But he was not dead. He was not dead that time. He was having a life fair in his body. Although body was practically eaten up by ants and things, no skin was there, only bone. I mean, kind of the soul was just surviving, right? But it was alive. It was not a dead. Yeah. Then Brahma brings him back to the powers. Yeah, Vishnu bringing demigods and demons back to life. Yeah, correct. That's also one episode is there. In the churning of milk ocean, we see there also it has been brought. This episode comes in the Srimad Bhagavatam, where Chitraketu Maharaj, Ajamil was just about to die. Yeah, that is a second chance. We can say it is just a border, not 100% gone, but yeah, just on the border. Yeah. So Chitraketu Maharaj, he had no son in the beginning. Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam, it comes, if some of you have read that episode. So then somehow he gets the son, but then son again dies because of being poisoned by other co-wives of the king, being envious because the only one king got the one queen get the son, not others. So king was paying all attention to that queen only. So other queens, other wives of the king, they poison that small baby, and then the baby is dead again. But then Narad Muni comes and brings back again the baby back to the life. Then there is a conversation happens, the baby speaks, but then baby again goes back. Even in the episode of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when Srivas Thakur's son is dead, he dies also. So that time also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brings back to that son back to the life. Then he also speaks the philosophy to the family members, and then he also requests to go back again. He wants to go back, so he also leaves. So these are the few episodes, but in all the things we can see, only the Lord can do those things. Of course, there are some things like in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is another one. There was a nectar pond created by one demon, and as soon as the demons, Rakshasas, were getting dead, he used to bring them and put them in that lake, and then they used to get the life back. They used to become alive. Then Brahma becomes the cow and Lord Krishna becomes the calf, or rivers, I think so. Then they come there in the form of a cow, and then the demon becomes so mesmerized by that cow or calf. Then they come and they start drinking that nectar, and then they finish whole. He thought that they will take little only. That episode also comes in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So the whole point is what? Lord only can do these things, especially the material laws, right, which are not possible by the mortal person. So let's read ahead. When Krishna and Balram heard from their teacher about the death of his son, they immediately started for Prabhasa Kshetra on their chariot. Right? Because that was a point where the son was drowned into the ocean, right? So they thought that let's go back to the ocean there. So reaching the beach, they asked the controlling deity of the ocean to return the son of their teacher. The ocean deity immediately appeared before the Lord and offered him all respectful obeisances with great humility. Which all other episodes you remember where the ocean deity appears in front of the Lord and offers namaskar, obeisances? Which all other episodes?
At board chair.
Lord Rama.
Ramayana.
Yeah, Rama Avatar. Yes. What you are saying, Shubham Prabhu?
Prabhuji, that for bird's egg.
Acha, 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 acha. Bird's egg. Yes, yes. That is also a nice episode. Yeah. So the point is, these are all personalities. Okay. The ocean, we see just the water body, but no, there's an ocean god. There's a personality of the ocean. There's a wind is blowing. There is a personality of the wind. The fire is heating up. There is a personality of the fire, Agni Dev. The sun is moving. There is a sun god, the moon god. So like that, everything is been controlled. Everywhere there are personalities who are in a control. So that's why Lord went and told ocean, hey, return our teacher's son. As the bird, the baby bird was asking ocean, return my eggs back. Right. Then the Garud comes and then immediately ocean becomes frightened and then he returns. The Lord said sometime back, you caused the drowning of the son of our teacher. I order you to return him. The ocean deity replied, the boy was not actually taken by me, but was captured by a demon named Panchajana. This great demon generally remains deep in the water in the shape of a conch shell. The son of your teacher might be within the belly of the demon, having been devoured by him. So this demon is staying in the ocean water. So that's what the ocean got told, because I did not took, he has captured. This Panchajana demon captured, and the son might be in the belly of this demon. Now let's see. On hearing this, Krishna dove deep into the water and caught hold of the demon Panchajana. So Lord Krishna immediately jumped into the ocean and caught hold of the demon, and he killed him on the spot. But what happened? Unfortunately, could not find the son of his teacher within his belly. Oh, because it was been devoured. So it was been taken up, and then they took it and then opened killed immediately, attacked him, and then, but there is no son. There is nobody in his belly. Therefore, he took the demon's dead body in the shape of conch shell and returned to his chariot on the beach of Prabhas Kshetra. So from there, he started for Shamyamani, the residence of Yamaraj, the superintendent of death. Because now ocean got told, I don't know, this demon has taken, but then the demon they killed, but they did not found. Then only the option remains the Yamaraj, one who has been. So who is the Yamaraj?
Prabhuji, god of death.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, in which category Yamaraj is counted as?
Prabhuji, Bhakta and Bara Mahajans.
Yes. Who else was speaking? Yeah. Any other answer? Sorry? Mahajan. Yeah. Swayambhu Narada Shambhu Kumaro Kapilo Manu Prahlado Janako Bhishmo Balirvaya Sakirvayam Iti Dvadashaite Tan Dharman Bhagavataniha. So these are the Dwadashas, 12 Mahajans. So Yamaraj is a great personality. Although he's a god of death, this doesn't mean that he's a demon or he's like a bad person or a cruel person. No. So on behalf of the Lord, he is ready to take such position and take the kind of wrong notions of the people on upon him, but is giving the service to the Lord. Okay. So he's a pure devotee. So the Lord reached to him, and the residence also is given. If any of us want to visit, the address is there, Shamyamani. We can put a Google map and reach to him. Accompanied by his elder brother Balram, who is known as Halayudha, Krishna arrived there and blew on his conch shell. So which other episode Yamraj comes? Anyone knows? Very famous. Which other episode Yamraj comes? Which other connection Yamraj comes in the scripture?
Prabhuji, Dhruva Maharaj.
Dhruva Maharaj, how Yamraj is there? Where, Prabhu? Athar Prabhu? Okay. Yeah, yes. Anyone? Yeah, please say. Unmute and say. Yes.
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah, Prabhu, during that means like Puri Lila. Yeah, Prabhu, actually that means in Puri once like one crow, he came into that Rohini Kund and he drank some water, so that immediately that crow died. So when that Yamaraj he came to take that crow, at that time means there was one episode of Yamaraj Prabhu. And one more is of Ajamila episode.
Where this Rohini Kunda episode is there?
Yeah, Prabhu, actually I was hearing from that Hare Krishna television, I was hearing.
Okay.
Prabhu, and the second Lila is the Ajamila Lila, Prabhu.
Ajamil episode also it comes. Especially in Mahabharata, where Yamaraj is there. Anyone?
Prabhuji, when Hiranyakashipu will not store it to his relatives, Prabhuji.
No. In Mahabharata, I am asking. Mahabharata. Yeah. Who knows can speak? Yes.
To give birth to Yudhishthira.
Of course. Yeah. There also a little bit, but very major role plays. Yamaraj plays a very major role. Very, very important role. But giving birth is... Yes. See, Vidur, we read, right? In the Mahabharata, the Vyasa through Ambika and Ambalika begots the three sons. The Pandu, Dhritarashtra, Pandu, and the Vidur. Okay. So Ambika, Ambalika, but then third time Ambika goes away, she puts the maiden there. All of you remember we read in the Mahabharata episodes. And then that's what, through that, the Vidura was born. So he is considered as the son of the Shudra. So that's what Vidur is none other than Yamaraj only, who, because of the curse of Manduk Muni, he appears as a Shudra, the son of Shudra. But although Bhishma treated him as much as like a royal treatment only. Okay. So then Lord appeared there along with a Balram, who is known as Halayudha. Hearing the vibration, Yamaraj appeared and received Sri Krishna with all respectful obeisances. Yamaraj was happy, isn't it? My master has come now. Yamaraj could understand who Krishna and Balram were, and therefore he immediately offered his humble service to the Lord. Krishna had appeared on the surface of the earth like an ordinary human being, but actually Krishna and Balram are the super soul living within the heart of every living entity. They are Vishnu himself, but were playing just like ordinary human boys. So isn't it Lord? Now here it is written, Lord is there in everyone's heart. So Lord is there surely in the heart of that son also, who is lost, son of their teacher. Why Lord has to play such a drama of going to the ocean, then killing the demon, then not finding, then coming to the Yamaraj? Lord would have directly located that son, isn't it? And Lord not to go also. Just by clap, he would have called that son. Okay, here is your son. Take the teacher. Right? But Lord wants to show how great he is. And even the great personalities like ocean, and especially getting the conchal Panchajanya, this famous episode are happenings. So one should not think, Arey, Lord doesn't know, I think. He's also roaming here, there. No. So when Yamaraj offered his service to Lord Sri Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna asked him to return his teacher's son, who had come to him as a result of his work. Considering my ruling supreme, said Krishna, you should immediately return the son of my teacher. So although there might be some law because of which the son is there now under Yamaraj, custody of Yamaraj, but Lord is telling, I am the supreme. So considering me as a supreme, I say clear all his account and return him back. No more keeping him with you. So that's why Bhagavad Gita verse says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashyami ma shuchaha. Just surrender unto the Supreme Lord, become the devotee of Krishna. All our sins, everything will be cleared. Do not fear. Oh my dear, when I am there. Right? The Supreme Lord is telling now, clear all his account. So this is a proof. Yamaraj returned the boy to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Krishna and Balram brought him to his father. Isn't it the famous episode Ajamil, our Shubham Prabhu was quoting? He was also been caught up with a lot of sins and all, and was about to be taken to very, very horrible punishment. But then because immediately because of his connection with the Lord, everything, all account is cleared. So we have so much baggage behind. We have so much account of all our past sins, knowingly and at least for me. So we have to connect to the Lord very, very solidly so that we can also safeguard ourselves and have a focused journey to go back home, back to God, and become a better servant to serve Srila Prabhupada. The brother asked if their teacher had anything more to ask from them, but he replied, "My dear sons, you have done enough for me." So you want anything? No, go. So this is very interesting. Kimkara, not that okay teacher, I have done it. What more I can serve you? Please tell. My dear sons, you have done enough for me. So you see, the teacher also is not a kind of a greedy teacher also saying, give me one more son or make me something for me. No. Just because his wife and they means generally as a son is the one who continues the generation and responsibility and cares for parents, so he might have asked. But you see, I am now completely satisfied. What further want can there be for a man who has a disciples like you? So this is a great to win the heart of the teacher. So teacher should feel the pride. Oh, I have such a wonderful student with me. Great. Generally teachers see student knowing the teacher is great or teacher recognizing the student is great. Out of two, what do you say?
Teacher recognize.
Recognizing the student because he teaches many students.
Yes. Year after year, hundreds of students goes. But if teacher recognizes, oh, that year, that student was there in my batch, I still remember him. So nice, so good, so wonderful. So you see, Sandipani Puni might have taught so many students, so many disciples. But now he is completely happy and satisfied. What further I can want to have a disciple like you? So this is a winning the heart of the teacher. And then what result happens? Here is a point. My dear boys, you may now go home. These glorious acts of yours will always be renowned all over the world. You are above all blessings, yet it is my duty to bless you. And then what blessings and benediction they get? You see, very, very amazing. I therefore give you the benediction that whatever you speak will remain as eternally fresh as the instructions of the Vedas. And what is that? Your teachings will be honored. Very nice. Yeah, very good. Bhagavad Gita. Your teachings will be honored not only within this universe or in this millennium, but in all the places and ages, and will remain increasingly new and important. Right? You see? So whatever the spoken will remain ever fresh, will remain, it will be accepted, and it will be not like only this age and then later ages become outdated. No. That's how you see Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna himself says, right? Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo vidu. All the great kings understood in parampara. So that's amazing knowledge, is ever fresh. Due to this benediction, see Prabhupada is writing, due to this benediction from his teacher, Lord Krishna's Bhagavad Gita is ever increasingly fresh and is renowned not only within this universe, but in other planets and other universes also. So if we have Bhagavad Gita and we also try to connect, our knowledge will also remain ever fresh because Bhagavad Gita is there. So how much is there? Okay, last paragraph. Being ordered by their teacher, Krishna and Balaram immediately returned home on their chariot. They traveled at a great speed like the wind and made sounds like a crashing of clouds. Very fast. All the residents of Mathura who had not seen Krishna and Balaram for a long time were very much pleased to see them again. They felt joyful like a person who has regained his lost property. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport of the 45th chapter of Krishna. Krishna recovers the son of his teacher. Right? So this is a very, very amazing, interesting episode we discuss how a student should be with his teacher. And as a result, what happens? So that's what Sandipani said, what great I can ask I have a disciples like you. Right. So, and then how that happened? That's what we read. Krishna and Balram, although being the Supreme Lord, they rendered such humble service, menial service, getting the alms for the Guru, getting a firewood for the teacher, and then working in the ashram, staying there. And such service attracts the grace of the teacher and then the grace of the Supreme Lord also. So we should also try cultivating a good qualities, what is expected from all of us. And that's what Srila Prabhupada will be happy. The devotees will be happy. Then Krishna will surely shower unlimited blessings. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you all very much for joining and giving your kind association. Keep these lessons very much in mind. Although we all know the story, but still we should recall, especially the wonderful dealings and the dialogues and how Lord Krishna recovered the sons and what all happened, and then who all the personalities were there, so that we at least get some little absorption, some little thoughts. And then one should look upon in our life also, how is my dealings towards my superiors? How am I expressing the gratitude to my teachers? I am expressing thank you. And best form of thank you is to live our life as per their expectations. And that's what Srila Prabhupada wants all of us to become a very good devotee and become Krishna conscious and try to share this knowledge with as much as possible. So let us strive for this all together. Thank you all very much for joining, giving your association. Let us end with Vaishnava Pranam. Vancha Garpatarubhisha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.